Welcome to Flavor Fusions with Ray. Hello everyone. Today we'll be making a very special vegan KFC. Yes, that's correct. Vegan KFC, which is Kentucky Fried Cauliflower. So for that we need very few ingredients, and we don't even need to make a batter or dip it in flour. It's a very simple method. So let's start cooking. So here we have taken a small size cauliflower. So what we're doing is we're just going to remove all the green stems from the side of the cauliflower. You can keep the white bits in the cauliflower because once you fry it in the mix, the white bit tastes amazing. All you need to do is just peel off the tough skin from the white bit, and you can use the whole white bit if you really want to. But if not, you can just cut it into small florets and use that instead. Now using a sharp knife, divide the cauliflower florets into 4 equal size florets. So I'm just pretty much cutting into half and then half into quarters. So these 4 florets you can further divide into small size florets as per your liking. So you can leave it into big chunkier florets, or you can cut them into smaller bite-sized pieces, so you can distribute it evenly, and I prefer them to be slightly smaller size, but that's entirely up to you. So once the cauliflower is cut into right size pieces, all I do is wash it in running water or soak it for half an hour. All you want is all the debris to just be washed away. So next, take some water in a saucepan and start heating it up. Add 2 cubes of vegetable stock, or if you got bouillon powder or a stock powder, you can put 2 tablespoons of stock powder instead. This is again optional. I put like slices of garlic, slices of ginger, and a few pieces of green chili just for additional flavor. But that's entirely up to you if you want it, or the stock cubes is more than enough to give you the flavor. I'm adding a bit more salt because my stock cubes hasn't got enough salt. But if your stock is quite savory, then you can skip adding the salt in. Once the water starts boiling, you can put your pieces of the cauliflower, and you have to boil it till it's almost 80% done. So you don't have to cook it till it's like super soft. It should still be able to retain its shape once you remove it from the saucepan. And then obviously I have covered here so that it cooks quickly. Now separately in a bowl, take around 125 grams of plain flour. Add a teaspoon of salt, or as per your taste. Then add a bit of the onion powder just for the savory note, and then add chili powder. I have added around 2 tablespoons of chili powder because I like it slightly hot, and then a bit of the garlic powder, that again for that savory note and the pungency, and then a teaspoon of coarsely crushed black pepper or ground black pepper. And then using a whisk, I'm just mixing the whole of the flour mix so everything just comes together. It's going to be just a dry mix, so we don't need to add any water. Just mix it and keep it on the side. So now you can see the cauliflower is almost done. So it's almost around 70-80%. Next procedure is you remove the hot cauliflower directly from the water and put it into the flour mix when it's still hot, and make sure if it's slightly wet, don't worry about it. All you want is the wet cauliflower to coat itself with the flour. So we're not using any batter. All we're using is the wetness of the cauliflower once we remove it from the cooking liquor. I usually rest the cauliflower for half an hour, and after half an hour put some oil in either a fryer or in a pot like I have done, and I am frying them in batches. So make sure you don't put loads of cauliflower together, otherwise the batter would come out. So you just put, like, depending on the size of your fryer, just put few pieces at a time and let it cook on a medium flame. All you want is for the flour and the skin of the cauliflower to become crispy, because the cauliflower is already cooked. So all you want is to get the crispy edges, similar to what you get in a KFC style, either chicken or any of their vegan patties. Now you can see the cauliflower is nice and crispy, and you got a nice golden crispy color, and almost similar to how you would expect a KFC, any of their chicken or their vegetarian lines. So here I have used a standard gravy powder to make the cooking liquor of that cauliflower into a gravy. But if you really want, you can serve that as a soup, because it has got the vegetable stock and the flavor from the cauliflower. So if you really enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye for now.